football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Blue 32. Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Green Jack. Let's go. 6. 3rd claws red. Hut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Yellow 43. Smash red. Drill green. Set cut.
Love with it on 1st down. That's complete to Reed out left. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. It's a Green Bay touchdown! The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Double down. Ready.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. And his first pass falls incomplete. He was looking for Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down.
Benjamin St. Just on the coverage.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
All on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And before he can get back to the line, they send him out. So they're going to lose a yard on that 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Black 40. Field, black. Set.
Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it.
Set, cut. 60 red. Eagles blue. Cut.
On 3rd down, it's Young. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yard shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Black, come on, set. Blue, 32. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Here we go. Green, black, 95. Set.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Cut down the field, Golden. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 35 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Chased out to his right. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Down. Smash, 45. Slide blue. Set, cut.
Once more, it's Love. Right back to Watson. This is Coach. And that snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Green. Here we go. Claws red. Yellow. 40. Cut.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 13-0 lead. extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then at the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Steal. 10 black. Strike. Check. Strike. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready?
A second down throw for Young. Throw is there for Ja'Tavion Sanders. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Panthers.
Ready. Black shot. Ready. Ready. Black. 95. Blaster. 6. Strike. Opposite. Green. Set.
Young to throw it. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
This game, Kate, that's his domain, and he is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space and play tight man-to-man coverage. He knocks it away.
Hey, red. 38. Red. Yellow.
Again, it's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That was Terrell McMillan he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
60 red. Set.
3rd and long for him here. And once again, they can't connect. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Claws red. White. White. 52 blue. Set.
Love from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
22 needle. Here we go. Here we go. Blue. Cut.
Back to the air. Love. Has it downfield working left. He hangs on to that football brought through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Yellow. 22. Set.
Love now off the play action. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Set, ready, push.
2nd and 10, Lark trying again. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers push their lead to 21-zip already.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43. Set.
From the pistol, it's Young. It's complete. Sanders has got it out right. And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
50, Green. Ready.
Running right, here's Hubbard. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Offense up to the line fast.
Watch out now. 52. Black Olsen. Ready?
Now it's Young. He's got it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Ready?
1st and goal, Hubbard. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, right?
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Packers.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 21-0 our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Set.
Go to him again. This time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back for their first points of this game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Nixon now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Complete on a slant to Watson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Set.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Red, yellow. Hey, confused.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw, here's Love. He beams one, deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Ready?
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Panthers make it a 3-possession game. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
Hubbard again. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground.
Yellow, 22. Hut.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. There's some backwards. Offensive line fast.
Down to 52. 43 rail. Eagle blue. Smash, red.
On 3rd down, it's Young. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. The kick by Ryland is good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Man, what a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The career is my stake when you win your prime.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Nixon now to return it. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. This makes it up to the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cause I never gave a damn. All I know is going to get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Got her broke, they damn nerd. Them little mama better.
Ready,
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Green Jack. Drip. Here we go. Set. Blue 32. Striker. Check striker. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now they face second down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Keeps it moving. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Ready?
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for first and 10.
Field black. Blaster 50 green. Hut, hut.
Play action. Love. Back to a familiar target. It's Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers continue piling onto this lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
33, yellow, red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Here we go. 45, White. Ready?
Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Yellow, go. Smash, red. Blue striker. Tag.
Third along, Young. Into a crowd. Oh, intercepted. Sante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36.
Red, yellow. 6. Let's go. 60 red. Hey, go Fury. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Marcus Williams.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
A second down throw here for Love. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go
On the double. Here we go. Red 38. Ready?
To the air with Love. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hut.
Once more, it's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
An 11-yard
Watch out
loss
now.
on the
6,
play.
5, 6.
Brings up
Flag
3rd
blue.
down.
Green Jack. Blaster. 6. Set. Hut.
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he missed it. It's no good. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Come on. Hey, red. 50. Green. White. White. Smash. Red. Set. Hut.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
Steel. Black. 6. Mega. Red. Cycle. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Red. Yellow. Black shot. Steel. Check steel. Ready. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40.
44-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Strike. Ready. Ready. Blue. 32. Smash. Smash. Ready.
Love from the gun. He beams one deep right side. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready. Set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 22. Cut. Cut.
Out of the gun, Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Offense in the hurry up here.
Panthers, 1st down.
Set. Cut.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Set.
Now Young. Has him on the quick hitter. Still Still has some space inside the 35. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Here's first and goal.
Ready.
He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And they say Packers football.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free, and escape without surrendering any points.
Here we go. Sack, blaster, six, 45, wide. Ultra. Hut.
He'll throw it. These fighters under the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Starting this third quarter, it's Hubbard. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure Knights of a run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Short gain is enough for a new set of down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They run again with Hubbard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Go. Go, Ray. Six, mega. Ready?
Air it out on 3rd. This gets the 1st and more. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Ready.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And that's That's good for a gain of 5. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Striker, 3-3.
The throw here on 3rd. Got his man. This is McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers make it an 18-point game.
Panthers 17.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Keyshawn Nixon on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Green Jack, here we go. Hut, hut.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Yellow, Mike, let's go. 33, hey, go Fury. Mega, mega. Ready, ready.
Love on 3rd and short. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Let's go now. Red, cycle.
They're going to go. It's Love. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Strike, strike. Set, ready.
Looking to throw, Young. It's his running back. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Black 40. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
The chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Wilkes going for the marker. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Good. 52. Blaster. 6. 10.
Fourth down, Young throwing. He finds him beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the third.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 52, boom. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Complete on the slant to Watson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now.
Blue, here we go, set. Blue, 32, set, cut.
Here's Long. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big third down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
Steel, black.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's Long. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
33, yellow.
Love now on 1st and 10. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our fourth quarter. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Ready.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Right. Red, cycle. Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Stick it in the air. Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
6, mega. Ready.
Loves to throw again. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Toward the sideline and caught by Lee. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Edo blue. Green, ready. Black shot. 50, green. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So they fired for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown! The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Packers push their lead to 18.
Shorty got that body, no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my high.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. That's caught by Hubbard. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 27 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
60 reps. Set.
Handoff running right, Hubbard. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Field flat. Let's go. Black, red, cycle. Set, huh?
Young looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game.
42. Panthers 31. Chad Ryland.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Nixon now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Ready.
Love from the gun. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Offense up to the line fast.
Claws red, red, yellow. Slice blue. Check smash. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Here we go, set. 45, wide. Six, mega, right, what, black shot. Hut.
Now Love on the play fake. He's caught out right by Golden. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give the quarterback a chance.
And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Smash, red. 1st down. Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got it, it's in close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
On the double.
That's another Packers 1st down.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Most of the hurry up here.
17.
Brings up second and goal.
Set, go.
Quick throw out line by line. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Love brings his Packers to the line. They're going for 2.
Packers will set up for the
10
2-point conversion.
Drill green. Blue striker.
Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
Red, cycle. 50, green. Set, cut.
Love's going to throw for 2. Put the body on the line for his team.
That makes the score Packers 50.
What we say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call, throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Albert gets it to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
33, yellow, 6, mega. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Okay, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready. Hey, go Fury. Black, 95. Black Olsen. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. 10.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Here we go.
A gain of 18 on the
Steal.
play.
10 black.
1st down,
Blue striker.
Panthers.
Hut, hut.
To the air yet again. Young. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Here we go.
12-yard
Here we go.
line.
Black 40. Hut, hut.
From the red zone on 1st. Finds him over the middle. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Here's Young to the line now. His guys going for 2.
Red, cycle.
The
Ready, ready.
Panthers will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's in for 2. So the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for two, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you could run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Blue. Smash. Come on, set. Blue, 32.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
That one's cut on the left sideline. He's out of bounds, so the clock's going to stop, Brock, but the celebration begins. That gets him the first and wins them this ball game.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set.
They're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Set. Hut. Block. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Throwing again. Love. Buys time, and they get to him way behind the line on this one to take him down. The pace here as the clock continues to run.
Red. Yellow. Set.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
On the ready.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Ready. Black. 95. Black Ultra. Ultra. Ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. This is a heater going deep. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Claude red.
They've got a man in motion.
White. Hut.
Young up 1st and 10. He brings it in. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set. Ready. 50. Green. Slide through. Drill green. Ready.
Young working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Ready.
This pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Down. Ready.
To throw. and St. Jude's picks it up.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 45, wide, hut.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Back to the air. Love. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Ready up?
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Red, cycle. Ready.
4th down. Here's Lowe. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
He's got it near the 10. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right, they rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. There it is. They get the 2 that they needed, and now it comes down to, the simple task, Brock, of recovering an onside kick and then gearing your kicker up for a heck of a field goal.
Yeah, but you don't live in that world, Kate, when you're down on that field. You live in the moment right now. You took care of business. You did what you had to do to make this a 3-point game, and now it's about executing that onside kick. But you're right, the kicker, he's thinking about his onside kick first and hoping to get this ball so he can boot what would be an incredibly long field goal. No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Come on.
He'll look to throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've kept the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb.